Hey guys, happy Wednesday morning. How's my Padawans doing? Sort of a rant because I'm driving right now and I had this in my mind that I wanted to talk about. Stellar had a live and about the LGBTQ, and we all know that, in California, they're starting up with the Pride Month. It's getting crazy. I mean, it's just started a couple of days ago. But they're already raising the flags everywhere. They got the flags all over the place. Now, the thing I don't understand, why goddamn do you need a flag? Why do you need a flag to tell people you're gay, lesbian, trans, fat, trans plus? Why do you need a flag? Like, when I was growing up, the only people that had flags were maybe, I don't know, the Boy Scouts or something, or a country, a state, some sports teams. They had not really flags, but like banners. The only other group that used flags were pirates. And that was a long time ago, and it was sort of, telling people, hey, I'm a part of this gang. But why do you have to tell people that you're gay using these colors? First of all, the colors have nothing to do with being gay or being transsexual or being lesbian. Why do the colors have nothing to do with it? That's the rainbow. That's the symbol of God. Okay? Colors are scientific. We have all the spectrum palettes, all the colors that we use as artists that we can see through the human eye. And you all took it and used it to show people that you're gay. How about try something different? Somebody's talking to you, and maybe if they ask, hey, are you bisexual? Then maybe say, yes, I am bisexual. Or if you're talking to someone at a bar or at a restaurant or at work, and for some reason the conversation gets to who you have sex with, and you have to tell someone that you're gay, then tell someone that you're gay if you want to. I don't need to know if you're gay or not. But the problem that I have is, all these corporations, all these football teams and baseball teams and hotels, and you gotta use the stupid ass flag. What gives you the right to just make up a flag and use it? Why? I don't need a flag to show that I'm a Star Wars fan. Okay? I don't need a flag to tell people that I'm a Hispanic. I don't need a flag, to tell people that I take a shit every day or that I have to go to sleep. If we used a flag for every action in your life, there'll be flags everywhere. What really got me pissed off was Southwestern College, the community college over here in Chula Vista. They raised the pride flag next to the California flag and the United States flag of America. And also Stellar, who believes that these people need protection, that still need protection. They don't need protection. We do not need protection. Stellar were saying that, African Americans, Mexicans, American Indians, basically everybody that's not white needs protection. We do not need shit. We can fight our own battles, right? We don't need anybody to be fighting our battles for anything. Now, if someone was gay and was getting beat up or attacked and I was there, I would help that person. I would step in and say, hey, leave this person alone. You know, I would defend that person. I don't care if it was a trans, I don't care if it was like a lesbian or whatever. I got attacked by a lesbian vampire. And that's a true story. But it's getting out of hand. It's at Disneyland. Why should we care about your sexuality? Why? You don't care if I'm straight. You don't care. You know, it's just really ridiculous that these people think that they have to look. And it doesn't bother me that, you know, work companies and a lot of companies are doing it just to make money. Okay, if it's a business model, okay, I get it. But it's just like, it's like signaling that you're a victim. It's like, hey, look, I'm a minority here. I'm being mistreated. I'm being punished. I'm being blah, 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 blah. For being this person. No, you're not. And like I told Stellar, that's not happening anymore. In the 60s, 70s, and 80s, even like during the AIDS epidemic, and back then, yes, a lot of people went after gay people. They were beating them up in the streets. They were killing these people. Yes. But it's not happening. At least not in the real world. I don't care about no UCLA study in the books. You know, Stellar is just reading too many books. You need some street marts. Come out to the real world. Go out to a restaurant. Meet people in real life. And nobody is going after gay people in the real world. No one. They're protected by if something happens to a person, they can call the cops. The cops are going to respond even if you're gay. It doesn't matter what race you are, what's your sexual preference, you're still going to get protection from the police, from the fire department, from anybody. The days of being a victim are over, okay? Now, if you go around and if you're a dude, if you're a trans, you go into a girl's restroom and you get beat up, that's on you. That's not being attacking a trans woman or a trans man for no reason. You know, if you do shitty stuff and you pretend to be a woman and you're not, you're gonna get your shit kicked off. You know, that's why they were getting because they're pretending to be women and they're not women. I'm sorry. All right, they're not women. I'm driving. I'm on the freeway. So I know and I know that some people say, well, if you speak up against it, that means you must be gay. Nope. Good. Nice try. Nice try. You got to keep up. All right? You got to keep up with your own beliefs, your religion. You got to stand up. Stand up for what's right. And, you know, it's just like, and I watched a lot of YouTube videos where these kids, you know, because they brainwash these kids that are, oh, you know, the flag represents, you know, unity, and the flag represents this, and the flag doesn't represent shit. It doesn't represent shit. Okay, you can spin it all you want. It doesn't represent anything. It's all in your fucking head. Right? And I don't need a flag to show people that that I'm a Star Wars fan. Okay? I don't need a flag to tell people that I like, you know, in and out. I mean, you could wear a hat. I mean, they got the MAGA hat, you know, and that, but it's not a flag. It's a hat. If you want to have a hat that says I'm gay, that's fine. You want to have a t-shirt that says, hey, I'm gay, fine. That doesn't bother me. But when you go out and you do all these parades and you're in the news and you're everywhere and you push this shit everywhere, this agenda, and you want people to believe that you are something you're not, I'm going to have an issue with that. Because I went to school. I took biology. Okay? That's the issue that I have. So you keep on dreaming, living your little fantasy, My Little Pony life, whatever. Have your purple hair and do your stupid ass parades. I don't care. To me, it's just all fake ass crap. Right? It's a fantasy. And if Star Wars is a fantasy, so is the Pride Month. There's some construction going on. I gotta go. May the Force be with you. Bye.